Struggles, we all have them, some more than others, and it's something that we have to get through. God gives us struggles so we can learn strength, and God gives us trials so we can learn triumph. It's not easy, and it's something you shouldn't have to go through alone. That's why we're here. So if you're having struggles, please come to us. You're welcome to talk to us at any time about anything. Myself, Kathy, Alicia, Cherry, Cynthia, any of us, Rebecca, we've all been through trials. We've all been through struggles. We all know what it's like. So don't be afraid to come and talk to us. We are here. We're here for you. We're not about all this ISO. I don't like ISO. Everybody knows this. It's not a secret. It's not about, I need, I want, give me this, give me that. It's about being here for one another. Paying It Forward Wishes and Heroes was created so people can come together, talk to one another, be friends with one another, be here for one another, support one another, love one another, help one another when people are in need. Pay it forward to somebody else because you've been through it too. It's about not being judged. It's about being able to come and say, hey, today I had a really bad day because this happened in my house. Guess what? It happened in mine once, happened in hers once, probably happened in yours quite a few times, or the next door neighbors once or twice. It happens. We all have struggles. It's nothing to be embarrassed of. Sometimes people turn around and say to me, I tell too much about my personal business. You want to know why I tell so much about my personal business? Because I want you to live through my eyes, I guess. That's the best way to say it. I want you to know that if I'm strong enough to say, hey, you know what, guess what? I have problems. Hey, me and my husband, we have problems. We're not perfect. We have our up days, we have our down days, and right now I'm going through a really hard time because we're separated, for lack of better words. And I'm having to learn how to do it all on my own again. And I'm not going to lie, I'm scared. I'm not a do it on my own type of person. And you might be like, oh yes, you are. But I've always had somebody by my side. I've always had somebody to help me. I've never had to go it alone. And now it's a little bit scary for me because I'm going it alone. And I'm going to do it. I got this. I have the strength to do it. And you have the strength to do it too. Not go it alone. I'm not saying struggle like that, but you have the strength to get through your struggles, and you have the strength to get through your storms. And you have the friends here. Friends who have gone through it. I'm never, ever, ever going to judge you for anything you come to me and tell me. Because if I haven't gone through it, that doesn't mean that my sister, my brother, my niece, my nephew, my uncle, my cousin, my best friend, my old friend 20 years ago, guy down the block, or somebody else I know hasn't gone through it. People go through shit. And I probably shouldn't have said that word. But people go through stuff. It happens. It's okay. You don't have to be ashamed of it. You don't have to be embarrassed of coming to us to ask for help. It's not about saying I want this. I need this for my home. We're not a funded organization. You come to me and say I need money to go back to college. There's a lot of people that need money to go back to college. I will give you references for grants and financing, but I can't pay for you to go to college. I can't put food in my house. I can't pay my own bills. I can't pay your bills if I can't pay my own bills. So I'm just saying, sometimes people come to us and they say the funniest things. Like somebody told me one day, I need a car. Can you help buy me a car? I don't have a car. I don't have a way to get back and forth to my doctor's appointments half the time. How am I supposed to buy you a car if I can't afford to buy me a car? We are not funded. We're not an organization. We are not that is funded and has money to say, okay, here's the money for this. I wish we were. There's times that I wish that I had a lot of funding and I could help somebody pay their rent or pay their bills. I absolutely hate seeing you guys struggle. Don't think that when you struggle that I'm not inside going through the struggles with you and saying to myself, how can I help her? I wish I could help her. Because believe me, I am. When I see people sick, when I see people that died and have to bury somebody, I wish I had the money to come and save the day. I do. I mean, for lack of better words, I wish that I could help. But I do help, and you do help. You're an everyday hero. You are an everyday hero. You right there are an everyday hero. Because you can help somebody in some way. Whether it's because you bake, well, then you could bake cakes for our birthday parties. If you sew, you could sew christening dresses, or you could sew clothes for somebody, or you can make patchwork quilts. I mean, there's something you can do. Maybe you sing, babysit, drive a car. Maybe you're a medical professional that can offer some advice or a referral. I mean, there's just so many different things. There's a chef. I can't come to think of all the different things that people can help with just because what we have inside of us. It's not about what we have in our pocketbooks, because I can tell you I don't have not 1 cent, not 1 penny in my pocketbook. I didn't when I started this, and I don't have it now. But I'm here, and I have been here for near a year, and I listen to your trials, and I listen to your struggles, and I rejoice with you with your triumphs, and I love to see you come out of the darkness and with your strengths and your glories, and when things are all right. And the best part is the kids. I mean, a lot of what we do is kids, because we want to help the children, because we don't want kids to see the struggles we go through. A 5-year-old or a 7-year-old, they shouldn't have to know the struggle. Yes, as adults, we know what it's like to struggle. We know what it's like to get by paycheck to paycheck. We know what it's like to go without. But a child, they shouldn't have to have that in their head. They shouldn't have to know struggles. And that's why a lot of what I do is for the kids. And that's why I do, and I always will put children first. There's no secret about that. Children will always come first to me. The children's needs will always come first to me, because they should not have to know what it's like. They shouldn't have to have a childhood filled with struggles, and shouldn't have to know what it's like to go without, and shouldn't know pain. I mean, a child should never have to know pain. They have long enough to learn about what we go through as adults. They shouldn't have to go to it. So a lot of what we do and a lot of the support we give is for that. Also, I mean, domestic violence. We talk about deaths, dealing with loss of a loved one, so many different things. I mean, like, if I don't care. Let's put it this way. If you went to work today and your boss was on top of you and you're having a bad day and you came home and you want to come to my page and say, oh my God, I had the worst day at work. I can't believe that my boss did this to me. That's what I want to see. And I want people to reply back and say, you know what? I had a pretty bad day too. Paying It Forward, Wishes and Heroes was created to talk to each other, to strengthen each other, to empower one another, to motivate one another, to support one another, and to love one another. And that's what we're about. That's what I'm about, and always will be about. And I hope that you guys feel free and you feel comfortable to know that no matter what you bring to me, I will listen to you. I will be here for you. I don't drive, so like if you live really far away, as much as I want to come and meet with you and talk to you, I can't. But you're always welcome to come to my office. You're always welcome to come to my office and sit down and talk to me and have a cup of coffee or a can of cola, because that's what I drink. I mean, you're always welcome here. So please, 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 we have a lot going on. We have our 1-year anniversary right around the corner. We need help. We need volunteers. We need support with this. So if you can please help in any way. If you can volunteer, we need about 15 to 20 volunteers still to help with stuff. We need donations of games, donations of prizes, donations of food, donations of things to auction and raffle off. We need people next week to help pass out flyers. If you can help in any way, please call us, contact myself or Kathy Knowles, and we'll get things together for you. So thank you very much for listening to my 9 minutes and 27 seconds of ranting about struggles and triumphs and glories. I want you to know you got this. I got this. Right now I'm going through I'm going through one of the hardest struggles of my life right at this moment. But I believe in God, and I know that God believes in me. And I know that He believes that I will see it through and I will come out stronger and that he knows I got this. So if God knows I got this, I know I got this. No fears. And that you have no fears either, because you have God on your side. And you have me on your side. So, I love you all.